Hey plant fam! Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jacqueline. This is part of my jungle, sort of. And if you're not new here, thank you for coming back. I appreciate you for still being here. So we are up in the loft right now, and I am sitting in front of my Everygrow bamboo plant stand, and I wanted to give you a bit of an update on just quickly how everything is doing in here, because it's not good. So we're gonna make it quick because I'm gonna have to start most of these over. A lot of them have died because I didn't water them enough. So otherwise though, this plant stand has been really helpful, and they are having a sale right now, 50% off. So I'm going to leave that linked down below for you guys with the discount code for you to snag one. Of course, there's fungus gnats everywhere because I am always keeping this moist, but apparently I skipped a watering, and most of my stuff is dead except for a couple of bok choy plants and some of the spinach and stuff that I had growing. Is it spinach? No, I think that's kale that I have growing in here, but it's like overgrown and not looking good. So basically I'm not good at this, and it looks like there's thrips on here. There is. God damn it, that's probably part of why they're dead. So that's annoying because it's annoying. But I do have my bug catcher up here that I keep next to this as well. So I'm gonna show you. So it's pretty bad. Even though these look good, they do have thrips. You could see the damage on here. You could see a little black dot on there. My cherry tomatoes were doing well, but they've just completely died back. Some of the bok choy is like still alive, but it also looks like it has thrip damage. So I'm going to Tennessee next weekend, and I kind of anticipated all of these dying while I was away anyway, because I literally have to water them every day and no one's going to be here to water them. The good thing about this though is that I have actually just been like filling this with water if I'm not going to be here to water them. But yeah, so I did a really bad job because I potted these up a while ago and they should have been growing. I don't think I was fertilizing them enough, but you know what? We live and we learn, and we're just gonna start over. We're gonna try again, and we're gonna do it right this time, and we're gonna do it better this time, and we're gonna restart them when I come back from Tennessee, because I feel like they're just gonna die. I mean, I can start up some seeds if I want to, and they'll probably sprout by the time we get home. But even these were all sprouted, you guys, and they just like shriveled up because I forgot to water them. I had two different types of spinach in here. I don't think I'll be eating a salad anytime soon, but I do love this plant stand. You can see it has the lights. It comes with the lights. It clicks right into place. Really easy. And then I do have like these extenders, so I can make it even taller than this if I ever manage to get these to grow. I might just buy like already like established vegetable plants so that we can at least have some for this year. But I don't really know. Let me know in the comments below if you have any suggestions. But I will leave this link down below for you guys. I can leave this bug catcher link down below for you as well. I think it's been helping catch some of the little buggies around here because like these stay really moist, so there's just always fungus gnats. I also have some nematodes in the fridge that I need to release, so I figured we would do that together at some point as well. but it's really not that deep. It's a powder and you put it in the water and then I water the plants with it. But what I do actually have in this water today that I didn't show you is silica. So I bought silica because I read that it is supposed to be really good for helping your elbow variegated plants and any variegated plants really not turn brown where they're variegated. Usually the white bits, especially on like the Monstera elbow. I started noticing a little bit of browning on one of my elbow leaves, and it's probably because I overwatered it, but I basically freaked out and I bought silica. So I've been watering all my plants with it to see what happens. So I do have some in my water pump, and basically I'm just gonna water all of the plants inside my greenhouse. You guys don't really need to see that because it's just footage of me standing in one place for 20 minutes while I water plants, but that is definitely something that we're gonna be keeping an eye on. So I will keep you posted on whether the silica is working. So essentially it is supposed to help build strong cell walls and stronger leaf tissue to prevent your plants from melting. So I did recently just release all of my beneficial mites in here. So I just need to get everything nice and watered. And then I'll probably go back through before I leave for Tennessee and just give everything a quick little sippy sip. And while I do that, I'll probably do the nematodes then, because I don't want to like thoroughly water with them. I put the whole packet in there, so it's pretty concentrated, and then I'll just kind of top everything off with a little bit of that. So I kind of cycle through what I'm putting in my water. So like this week I'll put in fertilizer, next week I'll put in the probiotic. I mean, you can put them all in at the same time, but it's just kind of how I do it. So yeah, I'm gonna get to watering these plants, and then I will see you guys in a little bit. I have to check on my Hoya in the cabinet, and I need to do some cleaning and some switching out. I want to check the bug trap. I think I need to replace the sticky trap in there. Just little things, nothing super exciting or crazy, but if I happen across any new growth or anything, I'll definitely give you guys a peek. I mean, I'll take you in and show you what the greenhouse is looking like at this current moment in time, but otherwise there's nothing really new happening in here. I do need to try and make room for some of my newer plants, and I need to propagate. We have so much propagating to do. Wait until I show you what my Monstera Esqueleto did inside this greenhouse. It definitely is ready to be propagated. Okay, so here we go inside the greenhouse. This is my Monster. Everything's really thirsty and droopy right now, so just ignore that. That is why we're in here to water everything. This is my Monstera Esqueleto. As you can see, I gave it a pole, but it also just decided that it didn't care about my pole, and it grew this long tendril all the way around behind the fan and throughout this leaf. This beautiful, perfect leaf right in front of the fan, and it's working on another one. So obviously we're gonna need to propagate that. My Bernardo is going crazy. It dropped a bunch of like its bottom leaves. I'm not sure why. I think I might have left it sitting in too much water. My Epipremnum amplissimum variegated is looking cute though. So yeah, Bernardo definitely like just yeeted a bunch of its leaves, but that's fine. I'm just gonna propagate it because it's getting so tall. See how tall it's getting, and it's just pushing out these tiny leaves. So we need to figure that out. This needs a pole. I need to order some moss poles. But my Tycon is doing nice over here. This is the newest leaf. It's just kind of tangled up in this Esqueleto, which is fine, I guess. But yeah, everything is growing. Like this philodendron bobsea is finally starting to get that like bobsea shape to the leaves, which is nice. The epipremnum marble is also doing well. All of my Hoya, some of them have shriveled up and died. That one was from Urban Leaf Shop, so that's not really surprising. But yeah, we definitely have some work to do in here when I get back to kind of just clean things up. But here's a new philodendron summer glory leaf. My Atabapoense is working on this beautiful new leaf here. The Jerry horn is going nuts with new growth. This tendril is coming all the way from my latifolia dinner plate. Melanochrysum is still alive back there somehow. That Mathilde just kind of shriveled up and melted, huh? I'm gonna need to propagate that and just kind of like toss it and just keep the cuttings. We definitely need to address the Croniana. It's looking sad. This silver sword keeps giving me small leaves. I don't know why. But UPI is giving me some nice new growth. My Dean McDowell has always given me beautiful growth, but the species silver put out this new leaf, and I have to show you. I'm probably gonna have to put it on my Instagram as a reel. Look at that new leaf. Oh my goodness, it is gorgeous. Absolutely freaking beautiful. I don't know which one I love more, but Dean just like really has my heart. He's kind of my favorite. Look at all these Bernardo leaves that just like melted off. Girl's throwing a fit. Squammy too. It's like, please water me. I'm sorry. I've definitely been putting off watering my plants for a few days too long, if you can't tell. So I am going to get to that so that we don't lose any more plants. This is completely unnecessary. But yeah, oh, here's the elbow. See, it hasn't spread. It's just this one little corner, but I freaked out. But the new leaf is gorgeous. Do you see the variegation? So excited. I need to get all the leaves facing the same way again because I don't have that bright Mars Hydro anymore. They're all like just turning either towards the natural light this way or towards the grow light this way. And they all used to face the same way and be so cute, but that's fine. Totally fine. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We also need to give my pink princess the big chop because she's outgrown her pole and all her bottom leaves are starting to kind of just like die back anyway. It's my strawberry shake. Everything is looking cute. Oh, my philodendron bicolor put out a new leaf. Finally, took a while, but it's definitely happier. You see, it was getting too much light before. Now it's getting just the right amount. Variegated Lechleriana back there. So yeah, things are like, you know, alive-ish. We just have to water them. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I'm now sitting in front of my Hoya cabinet. I love it. It's my favorite thing. And I wanted to get in here. I just watered all of these yesterday, so they don't need to be watered again. But I do want to give you a quick little peek at what's going on in here. I do have a lot of new growth happening that I'm excited about. And I want to get into here and replace the sticky. So I'm going to turn you around and show you what's going on in here. Okay, Hoya, everything is looking pretty good in here. My new little leaves are so cute on my Hoya Irina, not sure how you're supposed to say that. My Gunungading is nice and sun-stressed. The newest leaf on my Dalton Henry is so splashy and cute. My Loi, I don't know, has a new leaf. Ooh, don't want to knock this one off. This one is my Hoya Larissa. This one's EPC 965 and that one's EPC 964. Interesting. So there's new growth on that one, which is very exciting. It looks like this one just put out a new tendril. We got to do a little bit of mealy control. So I do actually keep a thing of Q-tips right here. You can spray alcohol on here if you want. You could wet it. I just go right in and squish them. The alcohol will kill them on contact as well, but I just squish them. So sorry if that's gross, but that is what I do to get rid of the mealybugs. They love new leaves. Just have to be very gentle because I have broken off new leaves before. I'll have to do that when I'm not holding you. Here's another. Always on the damn peduncle. Stop it. So this is kind of part of my usual routine. I come in here and I check on them and I try to murder mealybugs and keep them under control. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Little leaf nub. So this one was sold to me as latifolia, but I'm almost positive that it is a Lois andrewsiana. But that's just my personal opinion. Guess we'll find out as it grows. Also, my Hoya serpens is very wet right now because I just watered it yesterday, but it's kind of a struggle plant for me. You can see I have a lot of dead vines, but it is growing some new ones, and on this new one we have a little baby pedunk. You see the little baby pedunk? Isn't that so stinking cute? Hi, Bubba. What are you doing? Anyway, down here we have even more new growth on my Wilbur Graves. You guys would have seen, though, if you watch like my shorts or if you follow me on Instagram. Also my Hoya RHP times fungi is putting out some new leaves, and this like crazy long tendril. Some mealybugs on it, that's fine. But it's going like all the way up here. Yeah, my freckles needs a little bit of love apparently, but my eldritchii has this like big tendril here that it's working on, and I think that's really it. We lost a leaf on this one, that cornery, but it's still got active growth here, so that's fine. And then down here, let me turn this off because it's probably loud and we need to clean it out anyway. We have a new leaf on my regular Hoya carnosa that I got from Karen. That actually comes from her mother's plant, if I'm not mistaken. So Karen from Paul's and Sandy's, her parents are Paul and Sandy. And this is a cutting from her mother's plant, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm remembering correctly. It's just a regular Hoya carnosa, but I love the history behind it, which I think is just really cool. This one put out a massive new leaf. This one is Hoya carnosa times an obovata fungi combo. They call this one Debbie. This is a Cocoa Ranch hybrid. So obovata and fungi, I think, is like a Larry. I think Larry. That's Crystal. I think Larry. This is Larry. I think this is a carnosa fungi cross, if I'm not mistaken. So it's that one crossed again with a carnosa. That's what the brackets mean, in case you're wondering. But this one they call Debbie, and it put out this nice big leaf. That is the fungi in there that's going to give you the nice big leaves. Obovata kind of gives them that round shape, and carnosa gives them the splash probably that they have, as well as just like their general hardiness. So it is actively growing. Very excited about that. That is the biggest leaf it's ever given me, and I am not mad about it. So unfortunately my variegated, this Finlaysonii Splash, put out a new leaf, and I think I waited too long to water it because it totally dropped it, which is so sad. But it is working on like a whole another growth point there, so I'm sure it'll be giving me another one soon enough. My Sigillotus, if you guys know, I struggle with this one. This is the only remaining like cutting that I had, and I recently potted it up with you. Look at it. It's growing. I'm so happy that this thing is happy and that it's like alive, and not just alive, that it's growing. So this one put out another growth point out of its little taco, so we'll figure that out as it grows. My Wilbergier put out this cute new little splashy leaf as well. A lot of these little baby cuttings here are also from Karen. Like this really cute little Hoya Sangii. Yeah, because that's her handwriting, not mine. Mine's a mess. So there is that. My little baby Baibua hasn't done anything quite yet, but we just got another big one, so that's fine. And I think that's it for the new growth. I did notice this little peduncle on my Hoya Bright one. This is another Cocoa Ranch hybrid. I've got tons of Cocoa Ranch hybrids. I've got, this one is a bright one. This one is crystal. This is not one. I think David's Green Cup is one as well, if I'm not mistaken. Miss Debbie is a Cocoa Ranch hybrid. Joyce, Larry. I'm a big fan. Big fan. I think that Freckles is also one of their hybrids, if I'm not mistaken. So I am gonna get in here now and let me unplug it and try and open this up. I only have one hand, so I'm gonna put you down, and we're gonna change this really quick together. I'm gonna leave this link down below for you guys if you wanna go and snag one on Amazon. They're really light and small, and they have been so great for catching fungus gnats. I'll show you how many are in here. It's kind of crazy. There we are. That's after a few weeks of it being in there. I think we are ready to replace it with a new one. I'm trying to see if there's any thrips on here so I could show you the difference, but it's not looking like there are any. The one up in the loft probably has thrips on it. I can show you next time. So we're gonna get rid of that and put in a new one. Where'd you go? Which is kind of difficult to do with one hand, so I'm gonna use my toe. Don't judge me. My socks that have cat hair all over them. Okay, come on. This one's a little stuck. Oh no, now my sock is stuck. Oh, gross. I should have just done this off camera, but that's fine. Everything's fine. It doesn't matter. We got some sock fuzz on there. But we have a new one finally, and like I said, really lightweight system here, and it's pretty small, which I like. You could squeeze it into all the spots, and it just twists on to the bottom. It plugs in, and that's the drill. So I feel like changing it out every few weeks is sufficient enough. You can buy more of these on Amazon, but they do come with a good amount of replacements, so they last you a while. Yeah, that's really it. Oh, and I wanted to show you the silica that I was using. So I just picked this one up off of Amazon. I can leave it linked down below for you guys if you want to try it as well. It says helps plants flourish in extreme environments, and it's for hydro gardens and coco coir. So obviously I'm using it just on my regular plants. Silica Blast is beneficial supplement to be used in conjunction with your standard nutrient program. Silica helps strengthen plant tissue to help plants flourish in adverse environmental conditions such as heat, drought, and frost, for use in container gardens or soilless hydro gardening applications. So yeah, there you go. That's pretty much it. Just helps strengthen the leaf tissue. So obviously we're not living in a harsh environment, but you know, sometimes we're not perfect plant parents, and this definitely helps keep plants healthy from what I have gathered on the internet, but we're checking it out for ourselves. And like I said, I'll leave it linked down below for you guys. I'll leave this link down below for you. I'll leave the Everygrow plant stand linked down below for you, so you have lots of stuff to check out on Amazon today if you are in the mood to buy something. So that is really it for the video today, you guys. Thank you for coming along with me while I got some of these plant chores done. My cat is judging me. I gotta show you. What? Why are you looking at me like that? What do you want? You're really cute. Two big funny faces. Why is he making a funny face? What is that face? Oh gosh, he's so cute. I just had to show that to you. You're so cute. You stop it, you look like a lumpy potato. Anyway, so if you enjoyed hanging out with me today and doing some plant chores, you should give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything from me. There's a join button down there if you want to be part of the official plant fam. Get yourself those perky perks. If not, there's a super thanks button if you want to super thanks me. You guys know that I appreciate you and I love you so, so very much. I can't do this without you, and I'm so grateful that this is what I'm able to do every day. Yeah. So let me know if you saw any plants today that you got excited about and you would want to add to your wish list. I know I have a lot. Like, between the greenhouse and what I showed you in here, that's like probably not even half of my plant collection, but it is where I keep like a good amount of them. So hopefully you enjoyed the plant updates and hanging out with me. I am definitely excited to see how this works, especially since I do have a Monstera aurea that needs to be potted up soon, and I'm kind of nervous that it's going to melt. I'm hoping that the silica is going to help prevent that from happening. So that is it for this video, you guys. I love you so, so very much. I hope you're having a beautiful day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.